we were at the baggage terminal. I tell you not, 5 minutes after we got off the plane.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
basically
It's incredible.
the same as us, and it was, we were pretty much the same. We were straight through and over to collecting our baggage.
And the level of
Hey, guys.
baggage.
I've got to say, well done to Bali Immigration Department. I'm just hearing from some people, nearly all these people have almost just got off the plane. We're doing a Jimberan and having my Monday night seafood feast. But I'm really fascinated to find out about a couple of things about the entry into Bali. So the first thing is the e-pass, the e-tickets, like we got when you come into Australia. You scan your passport, you go straight through, and you almost don't talk to anyone. They're telling me that if you've prepaid your visa on arrival, it automatically comes up as soon as you put your passport in, and it says that you're sorted. A lot of people have been talking to me about this new the new tourism tax. Now, there's a bit of, I've got to warn you about this, and I'm only speaking from what I've read and from what I've been told from people who've literally just got off the plane, but there's a bit of a problem. The website, the Love Bali website, which I've put up before on previous posts, and I'll put it up on this post as well. You can go on a website and you can prepay the $15 or the 150,000 rupiah before you come to Bali. Now that's a $15 a head tourism tax for visitors only. If you're a resident of Bali, then you don't pay that. If you're on Kitas or a retirement visa or something and you live here, you don't pay it. But you pay it on if you're coming through on domestic flights, and you pay it if you're coming through on international flights. The problem being is they're not stamping, or they're not following up on those visas. Now, I was reading today in the local news that they don't have the allocation of facilities at the airport to check for these new arrivals, or to have another checklist. So there was someone sitting off to the side on a table saying tourism tax, and they have to take 150,000 rupiah. I don't believe they've got the facility yet. And it's only been in since since Valentine's Day, since 14th of February. So look, they're trying to catch up and get with the system, but at the moment they're not enforcing it. They're not demanding it. And the serious thing, and this is what I've got to warn you about, they have turned around and said on a couple of posters or a couple of websites that if you don't pay that tourism tax, now I believe you can still pay it at some hotels. There have been some authorised to accept that money, and it gets I guess logged against your passport number or your visa or whatever, so they can tell if you go home without paying that tourism tax, there's a chance that you may not get back into Bali, or they're gonna make it harder for you to come back over. So my strongest recommendation is try and pay it online. I'll leave the link at the end. If you can't pay it online, there is a desk, or there is somewhere that you can pay it at the airport as you're coming through. There is a possibility you can pay it at a travel agents or tourist operators. I'm going to go and talk to my mate Katut and see if he can get a facility to pay the visa at his place, because he's right in the middle of Legion. He's one of the best places to get people to come and pay that. He'll pay that straight to the government. But if you don't pay that, there's no guarantee, but they have said it may affect future visa or travel permits, and there could be ramifications in Australia, or at your end, or at this end. So look, the good news is the e-tickets, the e-visas are through, the passports are in. Hey, look at these guys here. He wants to be on Musrim Bali. How's dinner?
Oh, it was lovely.
G'day, here you go.
Say g'day to Leone.
G'day, Leone here. Well, it's Musrim Bali talking to Leone. G'day, Leone. There you go.
And Jeff.
Oh, g'day, Jeff. So it's a nice, easy transition through the airport. That makes it so much quicker to get through, get to your baggage claim, and shoot back out the door and enjoy your holiday. They will sort the system out. Obviously, it takes some time. And you've got to give them a chance to ramp up, especially if the airport itself doesn't have the facility. I've also heard, now look, I don't know, I get confused, but I was of the understanding that late last year they said they were doing away with the visa on arrival, or the fees for visa on arrival for certain countries. I'm pretty sure Aussie was one of them. So look, maybe they're waiting to get rid of that before they bring the other one in full steam. Maybe they'll use the same ticketing counters or something that they used to use for the visa on arrival. I don't know. If you are coming over and you haven't booked online and paid for your $15 or your 150,000 rupiah tax, your tourism tax, I would strongly suggest you get some Indonesian rupiah before you get off the plane, like before you get on the plane, so you can pay it, because I don't believe you can take outside money. And I don't think they got FPOS, so maybe that's why they're not ready. Maybe they just haven't got the facilities to be able to do it properly, so they're just sort of keeping it until they're ready, and then once it's all sorted out, I don't know, good luck guys. Yeah, I'd say just to be safe, it goes to a good cause, it goes to helping Bali and to looking after the people over here and the infrastructure. You want to see the plans. I just saw today the railway line that they're looking to link the whole of Bali. Have you seen it? Oh my God, so is some friends of mine. Oh, sit there. Hey, this lovely lady's at my seafood feast. Look how much seafood she's eaten. Absolutely none. And,
He's eating his well.
he's eating hers. Look at this. We've got oysters and crayfish and crabs and
Bintangs.
plenty of bintangs, Coca-Cola. We're having a great time. There's some huge plans to put some major westernised infrastructure into Bali with trains or public access, public transportation or something. So if that happens, that's going to change a lot of the headaches that you get in Bali. But meanwhile, we're living it up. Guess what? I bet you wish you were here right now. Even though it's the middle of the wet season, the sky is blue. We had a bit of rain this morning, but we're still bone dry. We're well fed and we're having a good time. See you when you get here. Cheers guys.